Imagine a new group coming and say that we are the fulfillment of the gods of your fathers. That is exactly how the Jews feel about the Christians today. And if you look closely to it, that is exactly what the Christian also feel about the Muslim today. So what exactly are we saying in essence? We are saying that there are some correlation in the historical references of the Jews that disassociates them from the present day Christian. And these things are one of the major things that we shall be discussing in why you should trust in the Bible. Trusting the Bible involves the Old Testament and also the New Testament. But I will share with you two things why the historical Jews refuse to accept the Bible today, including our New Testament. And number one is what they believe their God said in the Tahir about the prophecies to come. And number two, which is the most important, which I'll not be able to cover here, but I'll be covering in the lecture, is Christian proof texting. I might not be able to explain that, but please check out on this video. Check it out. This is how the Jew feel about your Christ.
The other day I was walking out of the old city here in Yerushalayim through Jaffa Gate, and there were 4 or 5 American tourists that were not Jews. They were Christians, and they were handing out brochures to Jews trying to convert the Jews to their religion. Why don't Jews want to convert to Christianity? For 2,000 years, Christians have been trying to convert us, and we've refused. They've even expelled us from their countries if we didn't convert. They threatened to kill us if we wouldn't convert. But Jews did not want to convert to become Christians. Why? What's so wrong with their religion? They point into the Bible many places and say, you see, this is pointing to them. What does the Bible really say? What is the main point of their religion? A Jewish man was killed, hanging on a cross, hanging on a pole, and because of his death, they believe their sins are forgiven. But what does the Torah say? The Torah clearly says, no man will die for another man's sins. The fathers will not die for the sins of the sons, and the sons will not die for the sins of the fathers. Every man will die for his own sins. You see here the Western Wall, by the entrance to the men's side, there's a guard standing there. His job is it to see to the women go to the women's side. The men go to the men's side. Men are to cover their heads with a covering that's provided there. If anybody is wearing a cross, they have to hide it, put it in their pocket. What's so offensive about the cross? It's the very symbol of their belief. Torah says if a man is executed, he's to be hung on a pole. Everyone to see that he was executed. But before nightfall, his body must be taken down from that pole. Why? Because a man hanging on a pole is a curse to God. This is what the Bible says. The very symbol of their religion is a symbol of a curse to God.